Welcome to the second episode of Battle of the Nights, a show where a student from each grade level will compete in a fierce competition. Today we have a spooky episode for you. This is Battle of the Nights Halloween edition. Our contestants will be competing in an intense battle of costume making with unconventional items. Each contestant will have 30 minutes to complete the costume and will present down a runway with their model. As always, they will be judged on 3 aspects: presentation, creativity, and neatness. Now, let's meet our contestants for today. Our first contestant is from the freshman class.
I'm not really going in with anything, just like my mind or whatever.
With his model,
I'm a team player, I guess.
our contestants from the sophomore class is
I have this competition in the bag.
with her model.
Alexis Moreland.
I will probably trip.
Our contestants from our junior class is
Lauren Holsworth. Expecting to get a winner's title, bragging rights, you know.
with her model.
Melissa Leon. She promised me coffee.
And last but not least, our contestant from the senior class is
I've never done anything. I buy my costumes. My mom made me one before.
with his model.
Kaylin Hodges.
Pavan forced me to enter this contest against my will.
Now that we have met all our contestants, are you guys ready to make your costume?
Yes!
Okay, well, your time starts now.
Oh my god!
I was just standing at the table for a second, and then when everyone else was grabbing stuff, I was like, oh no, Lauren, like you need to grab stuff. Like this is a competition.
Wait, something fell. Oh, yes.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, you're good. Just thought of like vampires since, you know, it's Halloween or whatever, and that's like the most like common thing, I guess. First started with the vest.
Looking like vest or something. How would that look on your like shoulders? What? How would that look? That'd be fun.
So our original plan was to do a fairy, but we decided that that wasn't gonna work when we only had one pool noodle. So we asked another team if we could if we could have one of their pool noodles to make the fairy wings, and they said yes.
Hey, you guys mind sparing me one of those?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't think we need that.
I was going for a Mother Nature vibe. I was inspired by the Met Gala look with like the moon and stars coming down from like a headpiece. It's like, ooh, like Mother Nature, you know? You guys look like a moose. Ah, girl. Once I got my hands on some materials, I realized quickly this was not gonna work out, but we're trying, and it's gonna be a look.
What if in like the middle we drew like an earth? You know what I mean? Like we drew like the earth on this and kind of like taped it here, like put the tape right here and stuck it down. You know, and then had like the flower charm with like the flowers.
We grabbed as much stuff as we could, and we got a lot of black. And so we thought we would make like a bride or dress or like some black dress or something.
We could do like a corpse, like bride, like inspired.
That's what I literally said. I said a corpse. I said a devil angel. That's the same thing.
Devil angel is
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Black and get your thing.
You burnt the noodle.
We didn't realize that like it's gonna burn because it's hot glue.
Look, guys, it's okay. Yeah, we're problem solving. Yeah, we're literally problem solving here.
Do a few layers. Do like 2 layers. God, you're so high maintenance.
Look at this.
What are you doing? It's like a rectangle.
It's a tube top.
It's not a tube top. And you're putting black over the purple?
Yeah.
It's a questionable style choice. To be fair, you do have a questionable style.
You don't know anything about style.
Well, we're insulting each other a lot.
At the 10-minute mark, that means judges will start coming in and evaluating their project.
So, what's your plan here?
Right now we're just kind of like making a vest and accessories, but
What are you guys going for?
kind of vampire-ish maybe.
Vampire vibes.
Okay, good.
Here, can you finish these? How's it going over here?
It's going amazing.
It's going. Yeah.
Are those wings?
What?
Are those pool noodles?
What are wings? I don't know. What are wings are?
So is it a top secret design then?
Yeah, no one knows. Yeah.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
All right.
Sounds like you have a lot going on.
A chicken wing?
Well, I feel like it's more so the backstory and how creative your own mind can be. It's a challenge in itself.
So you have a good story planned.
Here, you start this one. I'll finish this one up for you. Okay.
Yeah, we do. It's getting better every minute.
Every minute you're cooking it up. Okay. Sounds good.
How's it going?
Pretty much done. Really good. I think our costume is the best one so far.
Yeah. You know the best part is? If we win, I get it.
Gosh, we hang out when I was in Taylor.
What do the googly eyes for?
It's because I have to look like dead and like
Not putting googly eyes on her face.
eyeballs around the dress, I'm presuming.
I love how
We're still working on that part.
So it's more like a spooky thing.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
I like this. I would think this would look like that.
How do you want it to look?
Like a wing.
These could be like batons or something, you know?
I started out with a lot of confidence and I spoke my mouth a little too much.
Okay, y'all.
Are you a lily pad?
I don't even know.
Period.
It's what the mind creates, okay?
You know, in time of desperation, you just have to do it or you can't.
It feels alright. I feel like looking at the other contestants, I think we have a good chance of winning.
That's questionable.
Going alright. I mean, I think we came up with like the vest pretty easily, but we have to see what else goes on.
Put it and then put it in like a little ball. And glue it on there.
The thing we're messing up a little bit on is I'm making the actual outfit now, and it's a little bit hard.
We didn't like the design, we didn't like the way it looked, and also it didn't fit right and it was really heavy and we thought it would just slide down. So Alexis decided it would be better if we took the tulle and like tucked it in her jeans and made like a skirt like that.
Stop it. It looks really bad. Don't look at it.
Are you a leprechaun?
Oh my god, no.
You don't like leprechaun.
No. It's okay.
Should I make a bandana? It's like.
I sure wish we had some tulle.
Somebody near me saw the tool.
I got all the tools.
We needed to use the clear tape, so we went to go ask another team for their clear tape, but they wouldn't let us use it, so we had a little issue.
Please use the clear tape.
Nope.
They keep trying to take my stuff and I reject them every single time.
No.
Can I borrow the scissors?
No.
The seniors won't share their supplies with us.
That's just not happening.
I really just need
You're just not getting a piece of this.
Why can't I get a piece of this?
Because mine.
I hope you guys lose.
Thank you.
That's all I
That's really mean. I would have shared it.
This isn't a healthy competition here. I don't play to lose.
Okay, contestants, you have 1 minute remaining.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Why is it not going on?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hands up, guys! Your head is so big.
Now let's welcome our judges for today. Our first judge was a contestant of the first episode of Battle of the Night. He made an avalanche cake with an impressive story. It's Lance Thro.
I'm expecting to see some really great costumes, some good energy, good walkways, good models.
Our second judge is a first-time judge, and she is a special guest today on our show. It's Riya Siddabattula.
I don't really have any expectations because I know that people are gonna do good and be creative.
Our last judge is our special teacher guest. She teaches both Pre-AP English 1 English 1, and Sports Lit. She is the queen of books, Miss Thro!
I am excited to see all sorts of creativity, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun to see what you guys come up with.
For this competition, each model will walk down the runway in their costumes. Then each of you will get the chance to present your costumes and tell your judges a little bit about them. As a reminder, you guys are being judged on presentation, creativity, and neatness.
Honestly, I'm not that confident. I think we had a good idea, just like the supplies weren't really good there.
It was a little bit rough, I won't lie. I didn't really know what to do, so I just kind of did it last minute and I ended up missing 2 poses, which kind of sucks, but...
Honestly, feel confident. I think we got this.
The skirt was very uncomfortable and itching me.
Many other things that if I had a bit more time, I feel like I could have fixed up a lot more. Some things I wish I could have added, but overall I think it went pretty good.
I was definitely nervous. Everything was like, kind of had to be still for it, but like, it was okay.
I think we put a lot of effort into our design and it was pretty creative, so I think we should win.
I feel like I did pretty good.
Now that each model has run down the runway, all of you will present your costumes to the judges. So our first up will be Alan!
Well, our costume is Mickey feeling the Halloween spirit. He has the vamp suit on with some, buttons and a little tie on, the straps, and yeah, Mickey feeling the Halloween spirit.
Next up is our sophomores, Lauren Chance and Alexis Moreland.
Okay, so our costume is the Glow Up Fairy. It's actually really emotional. It's about a fairy, or a regular person, who is just, not the cutest. And then now she's a fairy. She woke up as a fairy, and now she is the Glow Up Fairy because she is like 12 out of 10, period. That's it.
Next up is our junior class, Lauren.
Okay, so here we have Mother Nature. As you can see, she is a goddess. She has her little head wrap with her flowers and her stars and moons to represent the sky. She has her little stones on her mask to represent the stars we see, the constellations we have in the sky. She has her flowers on her body to show like the blue and green, our colors of the earth, and then obviously a map of the world. And as you can see down the aisle, she has left petals to symbolize how everywhere you go in nature, you will always take a little piece with you, the effect that nature has on you.
Yep.
So that is our costume today.
The other groups had really good explanations, and they also had a lot of creativity.
Last but not least, we have our senior class, Pavan.
So Kaylin here is a spooky bride. This has some sentimental value because when she was a kid, she loved the movie Corpse Bride. So we try to replicate that dress with a spooky twist. And as a kid, she would dress up as a spooky bride for Halloween year after year. So we're bringing that back in her senior year. So we think it has a lot of sentimental and historic value to her. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for presenting your costumes. Now the judges will get some time to decide who is the winner of today. Now, would each of you guys step out, please? No. Oh, I think you should get points off that.
Start off with the freshman.
Okay, I liked his poses. He actually did some good poses. He was a little unsure, but
He was definitely unsure, so
I'd say the only thing with the poses is he forgot 2 of them at the
forgot. Yes.
Yes.
I did like their idea. They did a really good job.
Yes.
They did have a good idea.
He did. He played into what he was already wearing, so he used that as part of it. So
Yes.
that was good.
Yes. Alright, so let's move on to the sophomores.
The sophomores definitely had a great runway. Like they had a good model walk. Lots of confidence.
I like their story. Their costume was kind of complicated, and they had it got to stay on, so that was
It was
creative.
complicated.
Yeah.
They did get it to stay on. I guess my only gripe with the outfit is the ropes that were used tied. It was just kind of like they wrapped it around a bunch.
Distracting.
Juniors, I'd say they had
like their story.
their idea. Yeah.
Good idea. The story was good.
But the thing was, it was hard to tell until they told the story.
That's true.
I'm very fond of their model walk though. I feel like could have done more other
She didn't
poses.
have a lot of confidence with it, but yeah. But seniors,
I think they did a good job with the presentation and their neatness with it.
Yes.
They did really good with
Their
that.
costume was neat. The only thing with it is I do feel like they just kind of wrapped.
Yeah, it wasn't very
it wasn't-
creative, I wouldn't say. I mean, it looked neat, but as far as creating creative things with it, it was kind of,
I feel like she did have the best poses.
Yes.
Yeah, the ending pose was probably one of the best poses.
Yes, bonus points for the little kick. All right, so we have our decision then?
Yep.
All right, good deal.
Now we will announce the winner of Battle of the Nights. This episode's winner is, drumroll please,
The juniors!
I was really surprised. I kind of looked at my model and we kind of just both kind of laughed and smiled and was like, wow, we did it.
We chose the winning costume because A, it had a really good story behind it. B, it was really neat. It was the neatest one out of them all. It was plain, simple.
I really liked the backstory and I thought it was very creative.
I chose their costume because of their backstory. They had a really good story and coming up with it on the spot was really hard.
Interested in participating in Battle of the Nights? Visit FHNtoday.com for more info.